Yes. It's 9 p.m. Let's start. Welcome, guys, to the 15th session of the TT series. And today's theme is deliver an elevator pitch or a speech like a pro. Okay. And let me start. Please let me know once you see my screen.
Yes, it's visible, Puro.
Okay. Let's go ahead. So before I explain you the W7 technique, I have to tell you a few things, and please forgive me that I have not done any font changes or made the slides attractive because I did not have much time, so it's very plain. Yet let me explain you what's an elevator pitch and or a speech. And it's between 30 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds, not beyond that, because beyond that it gets bored, and if it's less than 30 seconds, then people just don't get to know you. And in that elevator speech, you have to define your key skills, what value or benefit you bring to the company, and what results you create for the company. So you just don't have to think in terms of company. It can be anything. Okay, elevator pitch or a speech. Sorry, I'm getting confused between these two words. But these things can be given anywhere. It can be a date. You're convincing a partner to just give you a chance, or maybe you're asking your mother to just let you go out for a night out. You have to be ready with elevator pitch. You have to sell your idea that why you should be allowed to do something. So it's helpful everywhere. And when you evaluate an elevator pitch, please make sure that when you listen to that pitch, are you able to understand that what makes them unique, what value or results they bring in for the company, and many other things. The last point you don't have to consider. And yes, what's important in an elevator speech, that it should stimulate a conversation. The other person should feel that, yes, I want to know more. And you should also positively brand yourself, tell something unique about you. Yes. And after your elevator speech, if the other person is giving a blank, a weird look, and is yawning, or just ask you that, so what do you do, that means the elevator pitch has failed, and you need to practice more and more. So yes, before we get into the main thing, let me also tell you about what type of elevator speeches you should be avoiding. The first one is a babbler type. But putter 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 chalte rehta hai. So that is a babbler elevator speech, which means that the person keeps on speaking too long. It goes beyond 1 minute 30 seconds, and it is not focused on the matter. The point quickly changes, or it is not relevant. And what is the result? That it will put the audience to sleep. So how to fix it? I have written it there. So please have a look over it. Just refocus on the subject matter, have an interesting statistic. Now, again, the next is infomercial. That means, again, the person goes on speaking too long and it never stops, and it is not focused. They will keep on repeating the same thing, and it is not interesting. So what the result will be, that the audience is just zone out. How to fix it? To make your content concise. You have to also vary the tone of your voice. Okay, so voice modulation is also important. The biographer, it means that there are a lot of appealing items on your in your elevator pitch. Irrelevant things come into the picture. And how to fix that? That you need to, whatever accomplishments you are telling, don't let that that accomplishments should not be related to much लॉन्गर पास्ट. 10 साल पहले पुरानी वाली चीज नहीं बतानी, रिसेंटली जो हुआ है, recent accomplishments that you have achieved, that you need to add. And you have to also add a hook in your elevator pitch. I'll talk about it in few seconds. The next thing is to avoid is a personalizer. You don't have to go into personal story, okay? Generally, as Toastmasters, we always focus on personal stories, but it is not needed here. Talking about your family, that अपने parents क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या चल रहा है घर में, that you don't have to tell, and it should not become informal. That means you are trying to gain sympathy, and that just makes the audience drive away from you. So always focus on the main thing about your, be career oriented, talk about the career matters, and also use timed pauses. Okay, pauses are very important. And the sympathizer, the one who tries to gain sympathy and all. So when that sympathizer speaks, it's more like they're venting it out. No, अपना दर्द दुख दर्द बता रहे हैं लोगों को, it becomes that sort of thing. So you don't want that in your elevator pitch, right? It will make the audience feel very uneasy. And how to fix that? That just be informational. Again, always be objective and to the point, and try to make it a bit of a humorous sort of thing. Yes, using the hook. Now, I'll directly jump to the examples. Here are a few examples. Like a person who is into sales, he will say that I feed the starving masses. Or, a tax planner, he just said that there are two things certain in life, death and taxes. I can't help you with the first, but I can help you avoid the second. So there are things, right, like this, a bit of humorous or maybe a one liner that will just catch the audience attention towards you. That is the hook, and it will make them feel, okay, I want to know more about what exactly he or she does. And finally, the W7 format, I'll paste it in the chat window as well, because you have to evaluate the other person according to this format. So after you listen the a speech or the pitch, are you able to understand who are they, what do they do, what are their key skills, what value they bring to an organization, what are their accomplishments, or what are their future plans, what are their targets? If you are able to understand it, that means the pitch was successful. Otherwise, it is not. Yes, that's it for the W7 format. And I hope it is clear to everybody.
I have a question, Purva.
Yes, tell me.
So, as you said, it has to be unique, means you need to show your credentials when you give an elevator speech. But at the same time, somewhere you have mentioned that don't, use the personalized like Toastmaster. So I think these two are same coincides, because sometimes to bring credentials, sometimes you need to use the personal anecdote of your life, maybe recent one, but I think it might be a good idea. I am not sure. You might suggest.
Yes, Chintan. So, what I would like to say here is that we all know where conversational limits end. So, if that personal story is important, if you think that it will make sense or it will add value, then add it. Or if on the other side, if you think that this is just not needed, what my mother has achieved in her life or what she's doing right now, that that does not matter in a conversation, so you might not want to bring that in the conversation. So if it is relevant, then bring it, otherwise just skip it altogether. Depending on the context, we have to decide. So guys, these are just pointers, okay? These are just pointers. Again, at the end, it's up to you what you give to the audience, and no one is perfect. So do not get worried that I have to avoid this, I have to avoid that. Just give your best. Try it out as much as you can. And now, so let's move ahead with the first round directly. So none of you are president. So today you have to give a elevator pitch. You have to sell yourself for the position of president of XYZ Toastmasters Club, right? And you have 45 seconds, okay? Within 45 seconds, you have to sell it to me, that idea. And yes, so within 45 seconds, I'll mute you all, and the evaluator has to evaluate within 1 minute that pitch. So main focus on evaluation should be if they follow the W7 format, if they really convince you. What did you feel as an audience? Did they convince you for that position? And all, again, the pointers that I had mentioned. So you have to focus on that. I hope it is clear to everyone, and everybody has to give me the pitch, okay? And yes, okay, Chintan is Chintan is enjoying the session and eating as well. Okay, okay. Yes, so guys, I'll give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes, pitch down. And let me just paste it, for you all. Uh, this, I mean, the pointers. Just have a look. If you need anything else, do let me know.
So Purva, should I start or when should I start?
I'll tell you. I'll choose the letter and who will be evaluator. And okay, yes, I was thinking that should I take the evaluation at the last for everyone or after the speech? So we'll do it after the pitch. So guys, use this 3 minutes to frame your pitch because then you have to also focus on the evaluation.
So 3 minutes for preparation.
Yes.
I thought I should go right now only. Okay, it's fine.
To give time, right, to digest all of that.
I'll speak the same now also and after 3 minutes also.
Acha, you have your pitch ready, I guess.
Kind of. I delivered, campaign speech for my VP education. So I know that what are the elements, and you made it more easy, like a cakewalk for after giving this formula.
Guys, if you need some more time, then I'll give you time because it's important that you understand it and do it. घाई गड़बड़ी में नहीं करना है.
So Poorva, am I audible?
Yes.
So like it has to be got with respect to Toastmasters, right? Like the pitch has to have the Toastmaster elements also. We can include it, right?
Yes. No, it has to be Toastmaster related only because you just have 45 seconds. You can't afford to add other elements.
Mm-hmm.
So just giving you all an idea, you might include your educational title of Toastmasters, any activity that you have conducted in Toastmasters community being, if you might be an associate area director or maybe a shadow VP role you might have done. So you can add all of that stuff. Guys, 3 more minutes. Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes over. Please turn on your videos. And you will be given 45 seconds. I'm repeating it. After 45 seconds, I'm muting you. All right, we'll start with C, and you will be evaluated by D.
Okay, sure.
Yes. Please start.
So what is that one thing that you want in your president? Well, the one of the qualities which would make it very appealing for you to choose me is that I'm very submissive. Now, though you would be thinking that how exactly a submissive person is desirable, because submissive is something which is already been characterized by a negative connotation. Well, the thing is that you don't want a domineering, a very intimidating sort of person at the helm of the organization, someone who is not at all approachable. You want a very cordial person, someone who is you are able to engage into conversations with someone with whom it's very easy to put across your idea. And I feel that I am actually the one. Secondly, I've also had a lot of experiences with quite a few social organizations. I have worked with college societies, and at the same time, I've also worked with.
Sorry, 45 seconds done. Yes, Munish.
Yeah, I'm myself not aware that 45 seconds are so less, and you couldn't even start or finish your speech, and the speech was just it is in the initial phase. So I think that according to timing, you have spent more time in those things like which are not much required. You could have gone straight to your skills, your whatever your uh, potential and experiences, and these are the just my recommendations because I see that the timing is very less. So like you spend some time in the starting to say that you are a person who are easy to talk and reach. So you could have started with that point only, I think, according to timing, because first 15 seconds or 30 seconds are spent on these only that you want to explain this point. According to timing, I think it is much needed that we speak only the main points that we just want to speak.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Manish. Now, E will speak and C will evaluate.
I will speak.
E.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
What do you want to see in a president? In this current time, change is the only constant. And I myself believe that I'm flexible. To reach the goals of the club, you need to innovate activities so that your club is recognized in many parts. I, Siddharth Agrawal, I've done my graduation from St. Xavier's College, and I want to pursue market career in marketing. So I believe that as a president, I need to put that same quality. You want to see the same qualities in your president. So I believe that I'm flexible, I'm good orator, and being part of the Toastmaster fraternity for the last 1.5 years, I believe that I have gained my.
Yes, sorry. Actually, I muted you late, okay, at 48 seconds because I was busy marking recommendations. Anyways, but yes, C can go ahead now.
So I think that the pitch was very, the speech was very succinct, and it had definitely you recognized the key points, and also it was very forward looking that you gave us a glimpse as to what you were wanting to achieve in the future. I don't think that it could have been improved in any way. It's just that the start could have been a little more intriguing rather than starting with a quote, because the quote itself was not something you innovated, something that you borrowed from someone else's quote. So I think that it could have been a little more innovative in that aspect, but it was very thoroughgoing and complete.
Thank you, C. Now, B will speak and A will evaluate. Yes, B, are you there? Nikita?
Yes,
Yes, please
yes,
go.
yes.
Can you turn on your video? Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So, as a president, I think that the president is should be down to the earth and more flexible to it, because I think that people love those people who are like more friendly and have their more ideas and unique thing about sharing the stuff with them, and more flexible with them, as well as down to earth, and also support them in their uniqueness, which I think. And as a president, if I get a chance to be a president, I would love to uh, listen every each and every member's decision, and also give them a proper way of about the solution. How can we?
Yes, A, please go ahead.
So it was a wonderful pitch, Toastmaster Nikita. My recommendation is you talk too much about the personal qualities and how you relate as a person to the member. Rather, you should have emphasized what vision do you have for the club. That's the only suggestion I have. Otherwise, it was a wonderful pitch. I really liked your approach. Over to you, Puru.
Yes, now D will speak and B will evaluate. D will speak and B will evaluate. Yes, D, please go ahead.
So I have been in this club for last 8 months, 8 months, and I have served as a VP education. And you all know that as a VP education, my focus was to increase the education level of the club. I have arranged many joint meetings. I have arranged educational sessions. I have also invited many guest speakers, very prominent speakers, so that people can learn from them. So, but now as a president, my goal would be to increase the level increase the level of the club to such an extent that you people will really say that it is a good choice. Because and my idea is that I will work with the VP PR, VP education, as well as the VP membership, so that they all.
Sorry, Manish. Yes, B, please go ahead.
Audible?
Hello.
Yes, you're audible.
So I think is that yes, it was very a successful speech, and as well as the member Toastmaster has been focused on the how to increase the progress about the club. That is a good point about how can we about his experience about the VP membership. He explained in this in his speech, and it was quite successful speech, I think so, as an evaluator.
Okay, thank you, B. And now finally, A will speak and E will evaluate. A, are you there? Chintan, are you there?
Fellow Toastmasters, I had joined this fraternity in September. In 4 months, right from the very first day, I was entrusted by past EC to assign and join schedule the meeting as AVP. I had handholded VP education. I had been trusted by area director, and I'm now a club mentor for 2 external clubs. My vision for the club is I want to put our club on the top, but not in a harsh way. I'll take care of each and every individual at an emotional level to bring out the best from everyone, and together we can achieve anything. If my vision resonates with you and your heart, then vote for me, because I want that your vote should count, and vote for someone who you really trust.
Okay, almost completed in 45 seconds. E, please go ahead.
Toastmaster Chintan, the speech was wonderful. You started with how you started your journey and what are the skills you have done, what you have achieved. Only one suggestion I would say, that in a president, the audience or the members look for certain skills, what will qualify you as a president. So you have done work with VP education and you have gained the experience, but what are your key skills which is given according to format? I thought that was, if you could explain that, it will be a better pitch. Overall, that was a very good speech, and from the very beginning, we were very attentive to your speech. Thank you. And you have also completed the pitch in the given duration, so that was kudos to you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So we are completed with the first round, and general suggestions. Chintan, you did it really well. Okay, I really appreciate it. I saw your confidence right through the entire speech, and he started right away with his achievements. And that achievements itself conveys a lot. You don't have to explicitly explain that, okay, you have this particular value that has helped you to achieve it. Your achievement says it your work is enough to convey. So that is why maybe skipping the values in those case is right, I feel, because it is conveyed through your achievement. So, see, I have given you the entire W7 format, so you can skip through it, okay? You don't have to include every other point. If you feel that by explaining, if you can combine 2-3 points in one statement, that is good. So, generally, the format should be that you directly start with your achievements, which Chintan did, because you have very less time. 45 seconds mean you have to convince the audience. So start right away with your achievements and how you achieved it. So what happened? So if you got a star member award by doing this or that, maybe conducting a session and all. So what impact did you leave on the audience? That there were 15 people in your sessions and they got impacted. That you can convey through an example, small example. This is what I have achieved by doing this and this. That could be added. Otherwise, I loved the first round. I was thoroughly entertained. And but sorry, I say it directly, but definitely Chintan's speech was the best, I feel. Yes, we all can learn from him. That's the first round. And now in the second round, I'll give you again two
just a
more
small
minutes.
comment. Just a small comment. The way I drafted a speech, I just want to say something to all of you. At the end, what I did, I left the floor open that if you want to nominate someone whom you trust, it's okay for you to nominate. So in this way, we are showing that I am okay if you nominate someone else, but we want our club to grow. And I am saying that we all together can, and I'll talk to each and everyone and will bring the best out of you. So this is a kind of empowering system, or something like this guy would empower us and give us the ownership of everything. So these things would work on an emotional level, and definitely this elevation would definitely work, in my opinion. Yeah.
Definitely, true. I agreed with every word that you spoke, Chintan. You are just very good at dealing with people, I feel. And the last emotional pitch was very on the point. He left it to the audience. So he's not like, although I have achieved these many things, but still you have a chance to choose someone else because I'm very confident with who I am. That is what it conveys to the audience, I personally feel. That's a
And on
very
the
good.
just to add, on a flip side, it is a safeguard for me. So for example, if members do not choose me, I'll not feel bad because I have given the option. But if you ask the vote and people do not give, you will say, yeah, the person has not voted. But you say it openly that don't vote for me if you don't trust me. So you will not feel disheartened at the end of the voting, what happens. So it's two-way covering of the speech.
Oh, smart idea. Yes, Chintan. All right, guys. So since we are done with the first round, now in the second round, we all have dreams, right? Everybody has got a dream, and now is the time to sell it out. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Think of your vision that you want to do for the world. Anything. कोई तुम्हारी चाहत होगी ये करना है, ये लोगों के लिए करना है, that you have to sell in 45 seconds. Okay, anything. Your plan, your vision. Just like for me, right? If I had to do it, then in Toastmasters fraternity, that I want to showcase my creativity, so I have launched this session, this and that, I would talk about it. So similarly, if you have any such goal that you would like to share with the audience, some vision, that you can frame it. अभी कर लो होमवर्क, बाद में कभी ना कभी काम तो आएगा ही आएगा. Also, let me set the order. So I'll give you 2 minutes.
Toastmaster Poorva, I just have a doubt. Like the vision should be like a personal vision, like what I want, or like in generalized one, like what it should be.
Yes, I guess there is an ambiguity. See, consider yourself. Do you all watch Shark Tank? Shark Tank, you know,
No, I
Shark.
haven't.
Okay, so what happens? Yes, okay, Manish watches. Yes, so just think that I am, or maybe the evaluator is a person who would help you to achieve your dream in reality, who would invest in you. Consider him or her as your investor, and you are pitching an idea to him. Okay, everybody must have something in their mind, right? कुछ तो
So
होगा ऐसे कि
I thought
that
that
they might want to convert into a business, or they might want to, just make it happen in the real world. कुछ तो होगा ऐसे. I don't know the exact thing, but
Purva,
anything.
I understand the topic, but I am in doubt that for an example of my vision, how the evaluator would help me. That doesn't, means this is the topic. Means if I share my vision to an evaluator, it would be focused to the evaluator. Rather, it should be like what legacy you want to leave after your time is over. So this kind of thing, if you want to share, or you want to share and pitch that an evaluator is the investor of our dream project or something like that. So
Dream
just
project like that. You must have a dream project for yourself, and you're pitching that idea to that evaluator, or consider your evaluator as an investor. Okay, just pitching an idea. Is that pitch successful? Again, your idea is there for the people, and everybody in this world is an audience, right? So I guess it should work. I mean, you can try selling it out, if and the evaluator can evaluate. I mean, exactly, Chintan, are you getting what I'm saying? Or do you still have a doubt?
no, I'm getting, but so we need to talk to the audience and talk to the audience that this is my vision. But
Yes.
you're right, and there's no need ki in evaluator ko that please invest in my project or
नहीं
something like.
नहीं yes, मैं बस ऐसे बोल रही हूँ कि आप सोचो, so that it will be easy for you to think.
So for an example, think evaluator is your audience, means a representative from your audience, and you are sharing your thoughts of vision
Yes.
for the for the major mass of the audience, and evaluator is the representative of the audience, right?
Yes,
Oh,
like that.
perfect.
If anybody still has doubt, they can please ask. My intent of bringing this thing was that we all just keep on postponing these things कि मैं बाद में करूंगी, बाद में लिखूंगी अपना dream vision. At least because I gave you this task, you will think about it, that what vision do I have for myself and all. So just have a thought. Two more minutes. Last 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes done. B, please start, and C will evaluate.
Is it a B1?
Yes, B, you have to start.
Okay. Purva, it is all about, we should talk about our dreams only, na?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. No one has ever become poor by giving. As an NGO teacher, I have seen many girls that leaving their steady education about because of their economic condition and other stuff. Because of the people, they are saying that they can't do it. The education is not meant for them. What will we do by taking education and all that stuff? As an NGO teacher, I have seen such a problems in many people's life. I think so. I think so. There should be a campaign going on to how should we inspire people by telling them the information about the education, and understanding about the what they can do with the education.
Sorry, 45 minutes done. C, please go ahead.
So it was a very it was a very novel this thought of yours, and even the social impact consulting and other stuff. And it is something which is the need of the hour. And I think that you like very diligently recognized it and you put that forth in a very clear fashion. And what I think is that you could have actually described a paradigm in which we could actually make it an entrepreneurial, like something that would actually give us a business out of it, because our aim is to actually set up a particular thing which would have a social impact. So something which could have empowered the social aspect of it, and at the same time made it a little more economical or money matter. It could have made it actually money matter. That could have been really good. Over to you, Purva.
Yes. So just one thing that I would like to clear, yes, that you have to share your dream and vision, but since it is an elevator pitch or a speech, understand that it's also about business, right? You are selling your idea to someone, your vision to someone. So you have to consider the business aspect of it as well when you do the pitch. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Yes. But still a good try, B. All right, now let's go ahead with C, and E will evaluate.
So like I would be pitching, right?
Yes, and E will evaluate. Yeah.
Okay. So basically the idea behind my pitch is to have a online platform that would facilitate publishing and make it a far more easy thing to do. Now in the kind of era that we live in, entrepreneurial era, the publishing is something which is still very difficult. People are very clueless. They do have something that they want to be published, but they are clueless as to how they should go about it. So the basically idea is that to have a particular a website, a particular website that would actually invite writings from some of the amateur authors, and it would also have a publisher on one end, on the receiver's end, and that would actually facilitate through them. We can definitely have a legal framework, NDAs and other stuff which can put forth make it a very complete system. And so the idea is to make the publishing era and this entire ecosystem far more easy and conducive to publish.
Yes, E, please go ahead.
Mohit, your speech was like it was a 45-minute speech, and in that you gave what you can in that 45 seconds. So that was you explained your whole idea behind and how you want and what is the vision, what's the reason behind your vision. So that's very good, and you followed what was the format. So I just feel that you can, since it was a 45-second speech pitch, you want to give all the information you had. You can have little voice modulation so that it can be a more interesting. Like if you are pitching, so your content was astonishing and fabulous, but you can work on your pitch, and that's the only recommendation I want to give. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, E. Now let's go ahead with A will speak. Okay, A will speak and D will evaluate.
Am I evaluating?
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Oh, sorry. D will speak and A will evaluate. Sorry, D will speak and A will evaluate.
Should I start?
Yes.
Have you heard of a company named Bluestone? So Bluestone is an app that sells diamond jewelry, but we have built an app that will sell gold jewelry, and there is no company that is currently selling gold jewelry on as and online. So that the current scenario is that people have a faith in their local jewelers, where they go and sell and buy those things, and those jewelers are taking benefits of these things by not giving the right quality product to their customers. So my idea is that we have built an app that provides very unique and quality product to the customers at home and at a very good price. And also we have added a feature of AR in them, where the customer can just, if they see the photo.
Yes. A, please go ahead.
So Munish, it was a wonderful pitch. I felt that if it is a personal vision, then it should have added, why it is a personal vision. The story why you want to create this app. Why is it so, close to your heart to build this app? For the professional mindset, that for the money-oriented people, it was a perfect pitch. But a dream or a vision, in my opinion, is something which is close to our heart, and we need to explain why it is close to your heart. Why you select this particular thing to make it so huge. And if you can say something, it would have to another level. That's my personal opinion. Over to you, Poorva.
I think Poorva time is very less. 45 seconds is
That
extremely.
is the standard, elevator pitch time length. I can't help it. Yes. All right. Now A will speak and D will evaluate. Yes, A, please go ahead.
For me, I daily wake up and sleep at the same thought that I want to inspire. And I would not be able to do if I am doing what I am doing right now. And that's why I'm building up myself by doing multiple things, which would lead me to the end goal, that I can inspire people when I leave this earth, and I would carry on the legacy which I will leave behind. It will definitely fetch me handsome money, because I would be get paid by just running my mouth. And I have a plan to write a book as well. And what better way that I would be leaving my mark with my name. Over to you, Poorva.
Okay. Thank you, Chintan. Yes, D, please go ahead.
I have to speak.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So as the theme that we have to sell an idea and a business, I didn't see idea, like what are you selling? I didn't get the point. Maybe I missed the point. But you told about your dream and you told of something, but maybe I missed the point that what you are selling and what I should buy or invest in and those things. But yet I think you told about yourself, your dream. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. Poorva can say that what is.
Yes, even I was confused, Chintan. I got the vision that you want to inspire people and you want to transform them,
Selling, right?
but exactly how was missing for me.
It was related writing a book now.
Yes,
No, he said that I want to. I want to
I
write a
want
book.
to write a book, but I mean that was not a part of business pitch, I felt somewhat. Yes, that is your vision, that is one of your dreams, but exactly how you're going to pitch that idea and how was missing for me.
Yes, how you can materialize, how you will change that.
Materialization part.
Yeah. So it's as Munish said, it's a very short span of 45 seconds. But as I said that, fetching handsome money by running the mouth and writing a book would be a very, very viable option in terms of finance. So I was pitching myself, I was selling my vision, and I was selling myself as a transformational speaker and an inspirational writer, so that an investor can invest. That was the whole logic behind it.
Okay. Now when you explained it, I got it. That you were doing it, but it was not evident while you spoke. But anyway, you can try next time. Now let's go ahead And okay, E will speak and B will evaluate.
Can I start?
Yes.
Hailing from a business background, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. In this today's world where everything is going online, I feel that experience is the one thing which can't go online. And therefore, as an entrepreneur, in the future I want to set up a chain of dosa stalls because I feel that dosa stall is what it can cater to all class of people, and by standardizing the stall, I can give the same taste and experience across India. So that is why I feel that people want the same experience all throughout, and that's my vision. Thank you so much.
Yes, B, go ahead. Nice one. E.
It was really a great speech in 45 seconds, and I think that this key skill was defined, and the target was also set as he defined his business about the dosa stall, and I think it was appropriate about it. In 45 seconds, in very less amount of time, he has achieved his goal and target. So applause.
Definitely. Even I loved it. This is so unique to set up a food stall. Even I want to set up a Manchurian stall. But then when we talked with my father, I said that maybe we'll go in loss because I'll eat all the Manchurian. This is not a viable option for my family, at least. Yes. Well, but that was a good try. And the second round was totally entertaining. Now we'll move to the third round. And we all, I mean, we come from different clubs, from different states, and I don't know you all, right? I just don't know you all. And now is the time to introduce yourself to me, to all the people here. And what you can do is that in this elevator pitch, it is not about sales, it is about telling us about yourself, right? Or maybe if you want to just think in terms of sales, then selling who you are. Okay, who you are. Maybe suppose think that you all are going on a date and you have to impress somebody, so you just tell about how interesting you are and what is unique or quirky about you. When you meet a new person, you want to create an impression, right? So you need to have an elevator pitch ready to tell that who you are, what type of person you are. So have 2 minutes, think about an elevator pitch. Yes, Chintan.
So again, I am confused. First, you said that you want to get introduced from a Toastmaster.
No,
Second,
not a
you
Toastmaster, just a general person, normal person.
okay. So the target audience would be the general people,
Yes,
general audience, right?
yes. It's up to you how you want to introduce as a Toastmaster or as a normal person, but I still would like to know you all as normal people. Something that can create a distinct impression. So this is very interesting to know everyone. And there will be no evaluations, okay?
So the evaluation time is not there. Can we speak for 1 minute, if possible?
Okay, it's okay, 1 minute.
Because 45 seconds for an introduction. If you don't have evaluation, you might give us some relaxation.
Okay, 15 seconds, ठीक है. Yes. Although it is still 45 seconds, it is just optional. If you want 15 seconds, you can use those 15 seconds. You guys are so diligent. Oh my God. And I mean, whoever has their camera on, they are working so hard to craft an introduction. Oh my God. This is so nice. D has completely turned off the video to think deeply. मुनीश आप कितना सोच रहे हो?
So Purva, we want your introduction also at the end, if that's okay.
Yes. Yeah, guys, 2 minutes done. Yes. Yes. B, please go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Nikita Patil. So I'm a computer engineer student and a classical Bharatnatyam dancer as well as. So, okay, it is giving introduction, right? So I'm very uh, introvert person. So the many people who are extrovert, I'm comfortable with them as well as many people who are not comfortable with other peoples are comfortable with me because I'm very friendly person. So it become very coming to my hobby. I like to dance. I like to plant tree. In rainy days, I plant many trees, various types of flower. I have small yard near me where I have plant various types of flower. I like to make friends. I like to talk with strangers as well as I like to give speeches and build a confident, and where I'm lagging behind, I like to work on that area. So moving forward to it, over to Toastmaster.
Thank you. Completed exactly in 1 minute. Okay, now let's go ahead with E.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Hello everyone, my name is Siddharth Agarwal and I have done my graduation from St. Xavier's College, Calcutta, specializing in marketing. So what do you want in a person? A friend, an advisor, and a person who is there with you in all the situations. So yes, if you want to find someone, I'm always there. Today, everyone is fed up with their life. They are very busy and they want this stress reliever. They also want the advice. At times, they also want suggestion. They want. So I'm always there for you. As a personal, as the skills limited to myself, I love gardening. I love baking, and I'm a bit emotional at times also. And I think that all the skills are necessary for a person. I'm also a good speaker and also a good listener because many people are different and they like both the qualities in you. So that in summing up, I'm flexible. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, E. Yes, now let's move towards C.
Hi, my name is Mohit Phala, and I'm currently in the final year of my graduation. Now, coming to my academic prowess, I've been a very good academically throughout my life, something which I take pride in. I'm not so sure if that's actually something which I could say after pandemic, but definitely I've been really considerably good in academics. And secondly, my preferred avocation happens to be reading. And I do like to read a lot. And my favorite novel is The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. And having read so many books, what has actually it has helped me become far more empathetic person. I'm able to look into get insights into the thinking of some other person and able to relate to it. And definitely it has increased my emotional quotients, that I have actually been able to understand a particular person's point of view and definitely how the entire paradigm of empathy works. And so that is something which is actually I've inculcated over a period. And I would like to identify myself as an ambivert, though I might be contradicting what I have said so far, but it's just that I don't happen to gel up with each and everyone, yet I happen to gel up with all of them. So I think that this is one of the qualities. This is all about me, and I hope that you have got adequate insight into my personality. Over to you, Purva.
Thank you, C. Thank you so much. All right, now let's go ahead with A.
Hello everyone, myself Chintan NP Shet. I want to answer 3 questions. which had been haunting me since I don't know how many years. First, why the middle name is NP? NP is the initial of my mother and my father, and I use both of them because both have played pivotal role in my life. And I have been known NP rather than Chintan. If you find any friends of mine, they would not recognize me as Chintan, but definitely recognize me as NP. Second question, for me, I had been below average student, got 40% in Gujarati marks in 12th, and after that, I cracked multiple national level exams with gold medals. So that's strange. Whenever I go to the interview, first question, I always know what to answer. That why you got 40, and then touch the sky. The third question, I'm a person who can change my personality based on who you are. I'm a guy who can understand the vibes, and based on then I act. I'm not a person who trusts the words, but I see and feel the person even on the virtual background and act accordingly. I'm a guy with full of passion, a believer in law of attraction, loves to cook, read, write, and speak. Over to you, Poorva.
Thank you, thank you. It's almost 1 minute 20 seconds. But I did not mute you all because all of you except C went over time, but I was just interested in listening to all of you, so I just did not mute you all. And also now I'll give you my introduction finally. Let me just go ahead. Okay, Munish just dropped out. Can you message him?
Yeah.
I want to hear his introduction as well.
I'm doing a message till you can start. So if that's okay.
No, let everyone who has come in my session, let them give the introduction. After that, I'll give the introduction. Still, I just enjoyed everybody's introduction. You all are, I guess, pretty much creative and intelligent people out there doing something wonderful in your lives.
Or like when you go to an interview, there's this question, right? Tell me something about yourself. So वो सब में answer कर दिया मतलब.
Oh my God. बट वहां पे भी ऐसे मतलब बहुत ही कट टू कट ही रखना पड़ता है 30-35 सेकंड खत्म करके.
हाँ, ज्यादा बोल दो तो फिर then they catch you on that. कम बोल दो so then they are.
So the trick of an interview is whatever you say, it will carry on the chain. Means it's a chain questions. Whatever you say. So you want the question from the interviewer, then give the hint in such a way that you will ask the same question. So you are the creator of an interview. You are the creator of an interview, I believe.
But just like I would like to ask, like, what is it that you do? Like, I was not even you cracked the entrances, but which is the one which you pursued as your career?
Okay, so I'm in Munish. I have messaged Munish Poorva, but he has not read. So can you give him a call if possible? Because I'm joining from my mobile.
Okay. Yes.
So I'm right now in the pharma field. I'm a clinical researcher. And in terms of the last exam I cracked, that was NIPER GEE. That is, Mecca of pharmacy. In terms of engineering, whatever IIT and IIM have the status, the same status it belongs. It's a national importance and it's an act also in the constitution. So its main campus in the Mohali, and I had been passed out from that place. And right now in the pharma MNC in Gurgaon. Yeah.
Like which company? I know only one pharma company, Dr. Reddy's, that laboratory.
Okay. No. I mean Fresenius Kabi. It's a German MNC. Fresenius Kabi. Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of it. Actually, I've never interacted with anyone from pharma industry, like someone who is there working in the core of this field.
So the reason I said this because in my 12th I got 41%, and I had a grace marks in maths. So this was the definite question whenever person sees the table of educational credentials. In 10th 48%, 12th 41%, and then everything in the gold medal range. Then I know this answer would definitely come. So that's
actually, I think that like in my experience, I've seen that the people who are actually very good academically from the beginning, they somewhat wear out at the time of performing. Like after graduation, it is at the time when you have to perform, they actually wear out. But the ones who have actually been pretty chilled out initially, they end up doing really well in entrances and other thing.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is something which I have noticed.
Experience about my friends. If they were a scholar in school, in college they are not that great as
Exactly,
compared.
yeah.
And
So like
the reason I said about NP, that's the most important question. And even I have a tattoo that NP. So it's the initials of my mother and father, and no one, definitely, even in my Toastmaster club, you can ask Chintan, very few people remember, but only NP, if you say, then they will come to me.
Yes, NP is something creative. I mean, not generally people don't use these type of names, so they'll remember NP always.
And I put a middle name because I want to get reminded what my mother and my father did for me, because I had been too very thick and thin. So this NP would, remind me that where I want to go, because what I had been through. So it's constant reminder for me that where I need to go at. So it's a very
so
deep thought
nice.
which I have.
Mhm.
Purva, you may start your introduction. Otherwise, I'll keep blabbering about myself.
No, it's interesting to know about you. But yes, I have messaged Munish, but I guess he's not picking up the call. Maybe his battery is dead. Okay. Anyways, guys, let me introduce you.
His mobile's battery is dead. His batteries would be okay.
Okay. Yes, but and my introduction, I mean, please do not judge me on that elevator pitch format. Okay. Although I made the entire session, I charted out the plan, but I myself might not be that good. Okay. Because you all have practiced. I have not practiced. All right. I'll go ahead. So, hello everyone. I'm Poorva Hulke, and I'm in my final year of engineering in IT branch. I'm an MBTI enthusiast, a K-pop dancer, and I love facing my fears to manifest my true potential. As a kid, I have been a very curious person. I mean, child. I was a girl who would always question things, even if it made me uncomfortable, even if everyone rejected me or hated me for the reason because I questioned a lot. I still went on doing things which were just out of the box. I kept doing it, and today here I am doing something again out of the box and helping others. In the Toastmasters community. And the one thing that I would like to say that most people think that different means wrong, but different not necessarily might mean wrong. It might be something which is unique and which is much needed in today's world, I guess, to be different. Yeah, that's all about me. Oh God, did I miss something? Yeah, I forgot. I also wanted to say that I'm a Sapio bibliophile. Yes.
Okay, so you have worked on the fancy names, sat your bibliophile. Then there was one thing you said in the beginning as well. Very technical word these are.
Yes, I just said K. Did I say K-pop dancer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Yes.
also
Yes. Yes.
fancy one.
And also something MTNB enthusiast or something.
MBTI enthusiast. Do you know about MBTI, guys? Any one of you? Yes, okay.
No.
Chintan has done the test, but E, B, and C have not done the test. I'll share about it in few minutes. But before that, let me take a group photo. I just forgot about it. The most important thing. That is why I just wanted Munish to join in so that I could, show off that I had 5 people today. But yes, please pose. Okay, thank you so much. And also, let me take the feedback of the session. We'll start with E because E is new in this session. You have joined for the first time, so I would like to know.
So Purva, just a quick comment that you said different is not wrong. The only thing we should be proud that we are different. I'm an outlier myself, a huge fan and follower of Steve Jobs, and he used to say that only crazy ones, who dares to dream something big can put a ding in the universe. So be an outlier and be proud about it. So
Yes,
it's
that is
always good
what
to
I
be
have
humble.
learned recently, that you should be proud of it. And I'm definitely proud of it now. And, growing up, I really had this poor self-esteem and I had such a big doubt that what am I doing and is that correct? Because everyone around me doubted so much because I'm unique. There will be few people if you are unique, there will be only few people who would trust you because they have never seen just such a thing. So
But
over the years, I learned to trust
people
myself.
who are really unique, outlier, or doing something outside the crowd, have inner passion. We should not worry about the trust of people. If we are trusting ourselves, that's the best thing we can do.
True, very true. Yes. Okay. Yes, please go ahead with your feedback.
Okay. So you guys might be like wondering, like, this is my first session, but I don't believe that this is my first session because the recordings I've seen, like 3 meetings, I like almost 80% of the meeting I have seen. Like I always used to join in nine. First time when I joined, I thought that 15 minutes the meeting will be open. I joined 9:10. So this is the fourth time I think, and the first time I'm getting the opportunity to join. And whenever I saw the videos, like it was just so enjoying that the CEO thing which you did and
Oh, you
the
watched that
topic.
video as well. Oh my
Yes,
God. I never
the
think that people watch the video actually, man. Even I don't
actually
watch
I
it. But
Actually, I watched the 80% of the video and just I was also practicing. If you are the CEO of Air India, you are the CEO of Nika, what will you do? And there's the one more guy, Toastmaster Amit. He is also regular,
oh
and
my God,
he
this is like a big show. Really. I mean, people are getting famous. I should tell Amit that a guy knows you now.
and like I was always seeing that Chintan, that CEO wala thing, that Chintan is not just limited to you, your vision. It's a company, and in the whole session, like there was a contradiction. So I
Oh
just
my
was,
God, we are so famous now. Oh my God.
and I was enjoying, and I was like, I wanted, like, I generally don't message people, like I don't to new people. Like I just wanted to know when till when this sessions will go on because it's 9:15 and like there are all the people are at home, my sister, father, and everyone. So I couldn't find the privacy to speak. So I enjoyed the meeting very much. I wanted to join, but 3 times the meeting was logged, and today I just got the opportunity. So I just enjoyed the topics which you give. Like it gives the confidence to speak. So a very different thing in every meeting, a different type which you think like you are a CEO, and it's a just fantastic idea, I think. And every time I saw that there was 3 people or 4 people, I thought that people didn't attend the meeting. So like in a normal Toastmaster meeting, when there's a table topic, there's 10 to 15 people. And I thought that I was always late. But the last day when I joined 8:57 and it said that the meeting has been logged. So I was just so curious that I just messaged Toastmaster Poorva that why the meeting is logged. I want to join and I've been seeing the video and until when I will see the video and when I will get the opportunity to talk to all of you guys. So it was a wonderful experience today experiencing the thing. It's like very enriching and I haven't thought that I would set a dosa stall as an entrepreneur, but in that 2 minutes I just thought that what you can't get online. Like 2 days before I thought of a product which like you cannot sell online. You have to go, but I cannot just remember what was that and just I came up with that dosa stall thing. So it was a very fun, like watching the videos, pre-recorded videos is also a very good experience, and experiencing this thing, it's just wonderful, I think, and it's very out of the box and unique thing.
Thank you so much, Siddharth. You might not believe it, but what you said right now just made my day. And just made me so happy. No one made me so happy till now. I mean, whoever has came in this session, what feedback you gave. I mean, you watched this session, the CEO, what I think is so purana now. I don't even watch it, but you watched it. I mean, it's a big thing. I don't know if you're, I mean, true or not, if you really watched it or not, but it still makes me feel so nice that my work is being recognized and people are enjoying it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes, see, you can go ahead.
Okay, so it's the second day when I'm attending, and it was 8:43, and I was there in the meeting trying ki kab room open hoga, miss nahi hona hai. And as I believe you are, I'm the first one you admitted, because it was 3 to 4 times I tried. It was finally at 8:51, 52 when I
No,
finally
you were
got it.
not the first, although Nikita was worst.
Okay, so but I was trying constantly from 8:43. I was sitting here and trying to phone, and that too not to laptop, because in laptop you have to type in the password then ID. So I thought that कहीं miss नहीं हो जाए, तो पहले phone से करके रख लो, फिर बोलते हैं कि हाँ मेरे laptop से login है. So that's what I did. And yesterday as well, actually, as soon as I logged into laptop, it was logged. So, but we weren't actually acquainted at that point of time, so I couldn't actually really ask you to, kind of unlock the meeting, let that device of mine in. But I really enjoyed this session, and I think that there's some sort of leeway that we get to exercise in Toastmaster, because if we get to speak for 2 minutes, for that we have to wait through so many speeches, and there's a same rules, they go on regurgitating the same rules. And I think that over here, it's very different in that aspect. You get to speak more, and the listening part is also very qualitative, because after all, you have to evaluate, and then you are definitely intrigued as to what is that other person would be trying to say. So I really love this session, and I'm ready for tomorrow's competition as well. Right from 8:45, I to be starting on with this logging thing. So over to you, Purva.
And
Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Poorva, like I and Mohit are friends. So yesterday I
Acha,
told
you
him
are,
that
acha, you're
uh,
friends. Oh, I
He's
thought
my
you.
college
so
senior.
Oh,
so
oh my God.
so
Oh,
yesterday I couldn't get in and he was in the meeting. So he told me about that it's just limited to 4 or 5. So I told him देख एक slot Munish का book है एक slot अमित का book है. At times I see Chintan. So see, we are getting 2 slots only. 8:45 में बैठ जाएंगे because she messages in the group 8:53 में. So definitely she launches the meeting 8:45 में, so we will sit there so that we can get a slot.
And I
See,
called
so
Siddharth. I was like, तुम कहाँ
and
है?
and
तो मेरे
and
को
just
phone
I
से
was
join करके
oh
having
my
लाइव
God. Oh
तो
my God. I should bring
and
in my parents as
and
well. कि
and
देखो
I
ये
was
लोग मेरे
I
सेशन
was
में आने के लिए क्या क्या नहीं कर रहे
and you know
करके.
what happened? I was just having my dinner. I just came from outside and just Mohit called me, join करो एक slot बाकी, join करो एक slot बाकी है. And I just joined from mobile and that took me 10 minutes to like on the laptop and find my earphones and all. So
Oh
see,
my
this
God.
happens outside this meeting.
That's a big thing, guys. I should edit this part and I'll send edit it in my club ka WhatsApp group and let them see what happens. I'm so thrilled, yeah. I'm so happy. This is happening for my session. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Anyway, let me not too celebrate. I'll not celebrate too much because कहीं अपने आप को ही नजर ना लग जाए. There are things that happens. So I'll not do that. But yes, now we can go ahead. So you're not able to unmute yourself, I guess.
Toastmaster Purva, is it me?
Yes.
Oh, so you guys were waiting for me, and I was like, who is next?
No, it was you.
Okay, so this is my second time, and I really enjoy it, really, from my bottom of my heart. And yeah, this session is like Think and Grow Rich. It is like that one. And yes, Toastmaster Purva, you are doing really great job. You are helping the people to grow, and yes, and also think about it. Yeah, I like this session, so I'm there. And yeah, last time, yesterday only, just I was at 8:58 something, and I was not able to come. I think so. You have logged it and all that. So now today I was like 8:51 and I was in. So I know the timing. So hence after I will be on my time. And thank you so much, Purva, by taking this session. It is really helpful. Thank you so much. Over to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much. And I will not take Chintan's feedback because I know what he will be saying. सारे सेशन में आप वही बोलते आ रहे हो तो अभी भी अगर आपको कुछ अलग बताना है तो आप अनम्यूट कर दो अदरवाइज तो मैं ऑफ कर देती हूँ रिकॉर्डिंग
See, she doesn't want to listen to my feedback as well. No, frankly speaking, I really loved and every session. As I said, I'm at home and I have cut down many meetings, but still I cannot skip this. And it speaks volumes that how these guys also keep a tab on when the meeting room is getting opened. And it's true for everyone. So Purva, keep doing the great work and keep inspiring each and everyone by your such innovative sessions and the tricks and tips which you share. And today's session was really a great session. Keep looking. I keep looking forward to the further sessions in the future as well. I keep it short because if I'll go on, then you might need to mute me. So over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chintan. Thank you for that lovely feedback. I really want to say it again. Thank you for making my day, guys. All that effort, just bearing fruit is very, it motivates me a lot. Also, let me stop the